Hey guys, what's up? It's MELG GAMING here. In today's Hitman video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete the Challenge-Internal affairs on Marrakesh. Really quickly, I'd like to say that if you guys may be trying to stack Silent Assassin or No Evidence or something else on top of this strategy is definitely not going to work for you because, well, there's going to be some innocent lives taken. So basically, you're going to want to start default starting location, no smuggles. Bring your silver baller if you want, I guess. Just make sure you carry 5-wire. That's like the only needed thing. As you saw whenever I spawned in, immediately go to the left, pick up that screwdriver, then immediately come to the right and expose that wire. Speed is definitely a big thing in this one. If you don't do it just right, the intern doesn't even go down that way, and all that other stuff. So immediately, as soon as you expose the wire, I want you to come down here and bump into him, and I even went so far as to make myself suspicious to him. Like I said, I'm not really going for Silent Assassin on top of this or anything. I already have Silent Assassin on this map. I'm basically just doing the challenges individually and then restarting and then working on another challenge. So if that's what you're doing, this strategy will definitely work for you. Like I said, kind of bump into him. He's going to be worried for a little bit, and then he'll go back on his way. But basically what you've done by bumping into him is you've successfully changed his route. He normally takes a left, or sometimes doesn't even go down that way at all. But once you bump into him, I can't really explain what happens, but like the AI will take a right and walk down that area where you expose that wire. So I'm gonna stop talking here and fast forward the video because he does take like a long time. He talks on the phone 2 or 3 times. He stops to talk to people a few times. So like I said, I'm gonna fast forward here and I'll be right back. Alright, so here he finally gets off the phone and finally starts heading the right way. So what you're gonna want to do here is get a decent head start of him, and then wait right here. Now you don't want to push this too early, and you also don't want to push this too late. So wait for this guy in the hat to pass, or whatever AI it might be for you, and then when he's in the puddle, turn it on. And if you do it right, it should get him just barely. Like I barely got him. But anyway, he dies. And, you know, of course you get a body found and a non-target killed, so that's why this can't be done with Silent Assassin. So what you're going to want to do here is just kind of dip out of there. Still stay inside of the body. So I just found this blend in right here and kind of just sat here for a little bit until the army guy came over and got him. Alright, so the army guy's gonna investigate. He's gonna, you know, glitch a bag around him real quickly and, you know, drag his body through a couple walls. What you're gonna want to do is just stay here. Just stay chill. You know, just stay in your blending zone or wherever you chose to be. Just make sure you have eyes on him, because I've learned that he doesn't always take him to the same exact place. I've actually tried waiting at the place, and he didn't come there and went somewhere entirely different. And since the intern isn't like a target or anything, it's pretty hard to find him. So just make sure you kind of have eyes on him and you follow him to wherever it is he's trying to take him to on the map. See, in this instance, he went to the right here, the very right, and kind of just threw him in like a back room. So I went ahead and walked in. I probably wouldn't chance this if I were you. I feel like he almost like was suspicious. I just literally looked away from him for a second. And he leaves, wait for him to get completely out of the building, and then go grab the disguise. From here it's pretty basic, so I'm going to actually fast forward here too. Just basically just head to the consulate. Alright, so once you get to the consulate, basically just choose how you want to go in. I didn't really want to take any chances. Like, I couldn't remember if the guards actually frisked the intern or not. So I went ahead and went over here to the left and just jumped over the wall. As you can see here, like I said, right there I went to the left. I also just picked up a crowbar. I don't even know why I did that. I think, oh no, actually that ended up being necessary for this strategy. the way I did it. So yeah, go ahead and pick up that crowbar. I don't know what I was doing here. Got lost. Sorry about that. So I walked in. Like I said, I was still kind of worried that I'd get frisked, but of course, just walked straight in. And then from here, just basically find Klaus. I kind of took a slight detour because of how many times I've done Silent Assassin playthroughs. I've actually just gotten used to going to the camera room and taking that out, just because I was so used to it. Oh, here you do get frisked. So yeah. So just he was gonna frisk you. So what you're gonna want to do is avoid that area and just follow where I'm going in the video here. But at the same time, like I said, I went ahead and just like out of habit, went ahead and took out the security room guard and the footage. You can do this if you want. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. I literally just did it out of habit. If somebody that is going for Silent Assassin that didn't know how to get in there and do that, there you go. Just go in there, knock that guy out. You don't even have to knock him out. I just did because I felt like it pretty much. And shoot the cameras, or you can actually hold triangle, which just takes more time. So yeah, like I said, so I got that out of the way. There's an enforcer right here, so I kind of just was waiting for him to get out of there. Then you're gonna want to head toward the back here where there's an officer and a military guard. Go right past them. It's okay, you have clearance as far as that goes. Now you should be upstairs. Kind of depends on when you get up here where Klaus is going to be for you. For me, it was pretty good coincidence. He was just right here with a single guard watching him. So what I decided to do was take the crowbar that I picked up right before climbing over the wall, and I decided to just go ahead and knock that guard out and really quickly garrote Klaus here. As I stated, this was just for the challenge. I wasn't going for Silent Assassin or anything like that. And I got the challenge, as you'll see here in a second. For those who didn't know, you don't even have to complete the mission for some challenges. The challenge will state whether or not you have to complete the mission. As you can see here, I actually got 2 or 3 other ones on top of it. I got my Master Assassin for Marrakesh, as well as my Piano Man. But then here in a second, you'll see that I did in fact get Internal Affairs and didn't even complete it. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.